Michelle Pouchot. I'm the director of Baltimore City Department of Transportation, and it's a pleasure to be here today to celebrate the kickoff of our 2019 resurfacing program. How about a big round of applause? Woo! I want to thank ex-officio Mayor Jack Young for being here, and he's going to give us some remarks, and our ex-officio chair of the council, Sharon Middleton, and Bill Henry. Thank you for being here. This is Bill Henry's council district. I also, though, really want to thank the team from DOT that is allowing this event to take place and who does this hard work every day. And so we have a combined team, our maintenance team, as well as our roadway construction team. And raise your hands, everybody who's here from DOT, and I want to thank you all for being out here today and helping us with all of this work. I also want to give a sincere note of gratitude, especially to the maintenance crews. And you're going to see them at work today, the hard work they do. It's a beautiful day today, but they'll be working in the extreme heat throughout the summer with the asphalt that sometimes is over 500 degrees. So I really want to extend a thank you to them. Each spring we begin this work in our neighborhoods around the city. And after a long winter, after the potholes that we see, we're ready to get on the street and start repaving. So starting in March and continuing through November, DOT implements our neighborhood paving initiative, which we call our Operation Orange Cone. With our Orange Cone program, we do in-house milling and paving, and we do contract work, so where contractors come out on our major streets. Our internal milling and paving team efforts includes over 50 lane miles of paving this season. Our milling and paving crews are specially trained, they have special equipment, and we come out and do the work that you're going to see today. In addition, we utilize contract crews on our major streets, and there'll be another 70 miles of resurfacing and 10 miles of reconstruction by contract crews over this milling and paving and resurfacing season. And so we're proud to work with the City Council and the Mayor's Office on these locations. You're going to hear more about the details of this work, but really, I really want to thank you all for being out here, our dedicated teams. We did a round of community engagement work, and so we really want people to understand and see the work we do. And so at this point, I really want to turn it over to our mayor, who took the time out to come out with us today to show you what we do. Mayor Young?
Thank you. Thank you, Director Pouchot. I really appreciate the hard work that you are doing on behalf of Baltimore citizens. I'd like to recognize Council President Sharon Green Middleton, and I also like to recognize Councilman Bill Henry, who represent the 4th District. We're happy to be in his district today for this announcement. You'll hear from him shortly. The entire council played an instrumental role in the kickoff of the 2019 paving season, and I want to say thank you to them for working with the Department of Transportation to identify roadways that are in need of repair. I'll be remiss if I didn't personally thank each and every employee of the Department of Transportation. Thank you for your hard work and your dedication. You know, when I assumed the role of ex-officio mayor, one of the first things on my to-do list was to focus on the types of projects that will positively impact the lives of everyday Baltimoreans. And at the top of that list was a focus on improving the road conditions throughout the city of Baltimore. Let's face it, we've all heard the complaints and groans from people who use our city streets. They talk about needing front-end alignments, flat tires fixed after bumping along certain roads. I know we all have stories to talk about. That's why I'm so proud of Operation Orange, and I'm looking forward to coming to many more of these to resurface and reconstruct our streets in Baltimore City. And at this time, I would like to introduce ex-officio President of City Council, Councilwoman Middleton, who will introduce Councilman Henry.
Thank you, Mayor Young, and I'll be short. Spring is always my favorite time of year. It's my birthday time of the year, and also it's the time of the year when flowers bloom and just new, fresh beginnings, and we have had a pretty rough, wet winter, and we have a number of streets that need repaving and remilling. So I am looking forward to watching all this new work begin. And I know I represent the 6th district, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done over there as well. So thank you for including me in this opportunity. And I'd like to introduce to you the council representative of the 4th district, Councilman Bill Henry. And I know you are so excited that this is starting in your district.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very excited for the opportunity to speak over loud construction equipment, especially if it's about to do some good construction right here in the 4th district. We stand here on the border between Evesham Park and Lake Walker, and I can tell you that both of these neighborhoods are going to be happy to see work being done on Lake Avenue, and citizens all over Baltimore are going to be happy as Project Orange Cone gets going over the course of this construction season. Over the years, I've heard lots of elected officials from the federal level down to the local level talk about how city government is where the rubber meets the road. Well, if you're going to meet the road, you got to make sure that that road is paved and it's not full of potholes that are going to mess up your car. And I want to thank the people at DOT for the hard work they put into making certain that people in Baltimore can get where they need to go every day. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Director Berceau. Thank you.
So now we're going to do a demo. Would you all please follow Mayor Young, and we'll gather around the equipment and we'll see how the work occurs.
Your thoughts on what just happened?
Oh man, I'm excited because you hear from citizens talk about how bad the streets are, the potholes, and the street just in bad condition. So I'm really excited about this. Some of the things that I've been hearing about from citizens and trying to get it done. And Director Berceau, to her credit, and her team is moving forward on it. Also want to do the potholes as well. But I understand this is not the season to do the potholes, but I think we need to just go ahead and fill them anyway.
That's quite an experience you just had.
Yes, I wouldn't want that job. That's a tough job. Plus, you see how dusty it is up there, riding on that machine. I mean, and that's a remote control one. So we need more of those so we can take the workload off of our men and women who are out here resurfacing, repaving our streets.